Yo, making sure everything's working. I think that's working. Make sure it's public. Yep. Next one. Do multi-streaming. Three, two, one. Hello. How's it going? Back with another drink review. It's probably a pretty short one because I just got one thing today. Just making sure everything's working. That looks like it's working. Cool. Today we have the V8 Sparkling Energy in Pomegranate Blueberry. Yeah. Pretty cool. Let me switch to the browser view. Make sure that's working. Sounds good. That's good. All right. Yeah. So we can do a little research first to see what it is. The specific one, again, is the pomegranate blueberry. It says sparkling, so it should have carbonation in it. And in their marketing information, the specific one is 11.5 fluid ounces, 340 milliliters. So it says sparkling energy, pomegranate blueberry energy drink gives you plant-based energy you need to get the most of your day. This pomegranate blueberry sparkling energy drink has a blend of juices plus steady energy from black tea and green tea, non-GMO, gluten-free. V8 plus energy drink contains one combined serving of veggies and fruit, not vegetables, but veggies, with no sugar added, asterisk, and no artificial colors, asterisk. Not a low-calorie food. See nutrition panel for further information on sugar and calorie content. So here's our nutrition facts. 50 calories for the can, and the can is 11.5 fluid ounces. Scrolling through the information here, no fat, no cholesterol, 60 milligrams of sodium, 12 total carbohydrates, of that 10 grams of sugar. And then we've got 10 milligrams of calcium, 0.1 milligrams of iron, 130 milligrams of potassium, 10 milligrams of vitamin C, 3.2 milligrams of niacin, or however you pronounce that, 0.3 milligrams of B6, and 0.48 mcg of B12. Cool. Let's see what else we've got. Ingredients: water, sweet potato juice from concentrate. That's interesting. Sweet potato juice. Like, do they squeeze them or what? How does that work? They probably just like grind them up super a lot. I'm not sure. Fruit juice, which is water and concentrated juice of apples, blueberries, and pomegranates. So the interesting thing is they put pomegranate on the top of the label, but when you look in the ingredients list, they put, I don't know if it counts for the stuff that's in parentheses, but generally things on the top mean more quantity. So there's water at the top. And then I'm just talking more about the fruit juice part, where it says water, and then it says apple, blueberries, and then pomegranate. So pomegranate is probably less than blueberry, but then they have it opposite on the can. I feel like that's a marketing thing, but maybe I'm just speculating here. Anyways, natural flavoring, malic acid and citric acid. These are two stabilizers, and they also add, a sour flavor to it, like shelf stable things that they generally add to drinks. I like, I personally like malic acid more. It's more of an apple type flavor to it. Citric acid is better than phosphoric acid, in my opinion, for flavor wise. But yeah, caffeine from black and green tea, sucralose, which is a sugar alternative. That means, if you're sensitive to stuff like that or whatever, at least know it's in here. It's lower on the list, but yeah, I guess for whatever reason, they wanted it to taste sweeter and they added sucralose. Then we've got the different vitamins at the end here, which is listed on the nutrition facts up here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It looks like they have some various types. These ones are not sparkling ones, but they do have um, this pear ginger one looks interesting. That's also not, doesn't look like a sparkling version. They have peach mango, strawberry lemonade. Okay, they've got a sparkling strawberry kiwi. I could try that at some point. They have a standard wild berry diet. I don't think I've ever seen the diet ones locally. Diet strawberry lemonade, passion fruit orange guava, watermelon guava. This is the one that I have. This one looks interesting to me. But yeah, that's not the sparkling carbonated one. Anyways, I think that's it for information. Switch back to the main view. Let's take a look at the can. Nice marketing. Looks pretty cool. This can's probably a little difficult to read. I don't know if there's anything else on here that is important. Yeah, actually, so this says 80 milligrams of caffeine for the 11.5 ounce. And then it shows a few comparisons. It says diet soda, 46 milligrams, a leading energy drink at 8.4 ounces. If you could kind of speculate what that means, which is, yeah, that is 80 milligrams. And then a typical brewed coffee at 8 ounces is 90 milligrams. So it's pretty close to a smaller, 8-ounce coffee or a Red Bull, which is probably what they're talking about, which is 80 milligrams. So this is also 80 milligrams. Again, it's difficult for me to read this green text on the silver background, but just trying to see if there's anything else that they mentioned on here. It says gluten-free, non-GMO, no artificial colors, no sugar added with 2 asterisks. They do have sucralose in here, so it's marketing. And I know sucralose is not a sugar, like a table sugar, but yeah, it's in here. I think that's it for stuff to mention on it. Yeah. I'll give you a view of the can before I open it. Pretty simple. Whoops. Got some date information on there for when it was made, most likely. Does it say Best By, or does it say? Okay, it's Best By February 2027. So I think it's good. Yeah, really difficult to read. It's reflecting on. Well, my large light is shining on it, so yeah. All right, let's pop it open. It just spat some liquid on my keyboard. Okay. So this is not the whole can. I just like to drink it from the can too when it's carbonated for sure. Just to get an idea of if it's different. So there it is. It does have a bit of a brown, like slight beige color to it, which honestly I prefer a natural color rather than any type of. Man, my camera is really being particular. I need to check the settings. Yeah, it looks nice. Not really much to it, which is good. Yeah. All right. See what it smells like. Almost smells medicinal. I feel like I can smell the vitamins. Does it have a blueberry smell? Yeah, it definitely has a berry, like a general berry smell to it, which is good. It does actually, it has apple juices on the top, and then it's blueberry, and then it's pomegranate. So that's the order of juice. Yeah, to me, it smells like berry and vitamins. So that's, I mean, that's basically what it is. And caffeine. Just try it out. Hmm. It tastes like it smells. You've got a berry flavor, like a generic berry flavor. I don't really know what pomegranate tastes like by itself. Like if you eat one, I have no idea. Get the carbonation and get kind of paper taste, unless it's my cup. I think that's the vitamins that I'm tasting. Maybe. Or maybe it's on the top of the ingredients list, sweet potato juice from concentrates on the top. So maybe I'm just getting like a sweet potato. I would say it's not super sweet tasting, but it has a tinge of that sucralose. That's probably what I'm getting is the mix of sucralose and vitamins plus the berry flavor and whatever sweet potato juice would taste like. They literally call it juice. Sweet potato juice from concentrate. I didn't know you could juice a sweet potato, but here we are. I think it's fine flavor wise, but it does go in the direction of a classic, that manufactured taste of a energy drink. Those super extreme energy drinks that have like a highly designed and highly manufactured taste, which is not natural. Even though this does have mostly natural ingredients, I feel like it goes in that direction somehow. I don't know how. Yeah, I think it's probably just the vitamins and stuff in here that remind me of a super extreme energy drink. Straight from the can. Hmm. I don't really notice a big difference in carbonation between pouring it and drinking it from the can. Usually I do, but for whatever reason, not this time. Yeah. Hmm. My throat is getting kind of dry drinking it. If you're used to standard energy drinks, like extreme ones, anything like that, in that direction, I think this is going to be similar to you. But the ingredients, at least from what I'm seeing here, I feel like the ingredients of this are a little bit healthier, if that even makes sense, that compared to some random, fully uh, sugar alternative sweetened energy drink. Because this has, again, the sweet potato juice from concentrate, the fruit juice from concentrate, which is apples, blueberries, pomegranate, and then it's got the vitamins and stuff. So with sucralose, but it is low on the list. It doesn't give me how many grams or anything. As far as I can tell, it says 0 grams of added sugars. So whatever that means, uh, it's just no is in there. But I would probably pick this over some random energy drink. I mean, compared to Red Bull, I feel like Red Bull's flavoring is better from the ones that I've had, but I would prefer to have less artificial sweetener compared to, a diet Red Bull is just all I don't know if it's sucralose or aspartame, whatever they use in it. But at least this one has some juice. 50 calories, I think, is pretty reasonable for a drink this size. It's a consideration maybe for you, but 50 calories, I don't think is a big deal for a drink here like this. Uh, but if you compare it, like they compared it on the back here to Red Bull, I think a Red Bull with regular sugar is 140 calories, something like that, and the can is probably smaller than this. I'd have to look it up, but I think this is a little less calorie wise. And it's kind of a combination of the two because it does have some of that sucralose, but it also has regular sugar from all of the juice and such in here. Yeah, let's try it again. And I can't really talk about prices on Amazon because they're particular about that, but this is definitely lower cost than Red Bull in my experience. Now, that might be different in your region or something, but I'd say you get the same amount of caffeine. It's pretty enjoyable tasting. It's not like amazing or anything, but yeah, it feels like a good value and it tastes okay. It's got caffeine. Yeah, I like it, but I would be curious to try their other flavors to see if I prefer those over this one. Sorry. In summary, maybe I'll just do a quick little recap of everything here. This is the V8 Sparkling Energy and Pomegranate Blueberry. Let's take a look at some of the ingredients real quick. So it's got the sweet potato juice from concentrate, fruit juice from concentrate, which is apple juice, blueberry, and pomegranate. Just have natural flavoring, malic acid, citric acid. Caffeine is from black and green tea. Does have sucralose, which is a sugar alternative. And it has a bunch of vitamins. So we've got 50 calories for the can, which is 11.5 fluid ounces. And it is 10 grams of total sugars. Does have potassium, vitamin C, niacin, vitamin B6 and B12, and 80 milligrams of caffeine. Oh, it also says 35% juice on there. Whoops, my glasses. Yeah. Kind of hard to read the label and such, but might as well show it anyways. Yeah. I've already tried this out. However, I'll do another pour of what I've got left. Yeah, it's just a very basic looking, slightly beige liquid. Does have carbonation. Obviously, it's a sparkling energy drink. I prefer not to have artificial color and such in there, so I think it's good. The smell wise to me, it smells like a mix of berry and vitamins, which no surprise, that's basically what's in here. Maybe the smell comes from a little bit of the sweet potato juice from concentrate, which I don't know if you could use the term juicing on a sweet potato, but they do. So that's the main, besides water, that's the second ingredient. Yeah. And then it's fruit juice. So that's kind of what I get from the smell, is that mix of berry and vitamins. And no surprise, that's kind of what I get when I drink it as well. It's a little sour, it's a little bitter. It does have a berry, like a generic berry flavor. And apple is in there as well, because apple is on the top of the juice ingredients. So again, it's apple, blueberry, and pomegranate in that order. And it has that malic acid and citric acid, which adds some of the sourness. Yeah. So a little bitter, a little berry flavor mix. I think it's fine flavor wise, but that's so personal preference. Overall, depending on the price, I think it's a pretty good value. It tastes decent and a potential nice alternative to, the leading energy drinks. But at least keep in mind that this does have sucralose in it. It's just lower on the ingredients list. They don't really say how much sucralose is in here, but if you're sensitive to sugar alternatives, you just don't want to drink them, it is in here. But yeah, that was a look at the V8 Sparkling Energy and Pomegranate Blueberry. Scotty Joe Food Reviews. I think I'm good. You have any questions, anyone? Looks like I haven't had many viewers today, but I like it. It's pretty good. I'm probably going to try to get the other flavor of this and try it out. Yeah. All right. I'm going to head out. Nice little fun drink review. See ya. Peace. All right. I'm also signing out of the YouTube. See ya.